Hey, so this is a video response to Shafe and maybe tangentially to Sned about cats. I'm going to take your question, Shafe, about cats at face value and not think of it as being rhetorical, but I'm thinking based on your next two videos, they're either rhetorical or satire. If we want to take a satire approach, I will say, as much as you like to reference the Unabomber, Dr. Ted Kaczynski, I think he would agree with you about it being a good idea to dispatch the cats. Combining that with your previous videos about abuse and how the punishment should fit the crime, yeah, somebody uses the bathroom on your property without asking permission first. That's the penalty for that is obviously death, 100%. So I own a cat, and how dare you? How dare you, sir? No, just fucking with you. I do own a cat. So my cat is purely indoor, and she's indoor because of two things. One, you have rodent control, such as you don't want to bring in ticks or fleas or shit that they could potentially pick up outside. But the other part is I live next to kind of a main access road, so there is the danger about her becoming hurt by wandering out into the road. Now, as to why cat people just let their cats go, the best way that I can describe it, and I'm just posing this as a possibility, I don't know what other people think, but the relationship you have with a feline is very different than the relationship you have with a canine. With a dog, you definitely have a friendship, kind of subservient sort of back and forth with a dog, almost like the old saying, like, where's your master? Like, you're literally, the dog is subservient to you. A cat is not. Now, if you keep subspecies in your presence due to the pleasure of having subservient entities around you, then yes, a dog will fit the bill. And this living creature exists for my pleasure. With a cat, I don't see that the same way. You don't own a cat. You cohabitate with a cat, so they're more like almost a roommate. And then every once in a while, if you have a standoffish cat, you'll be chosen, and maybe you can get some snuggles. Other cats are different. They've all got different characters and different personality. I will say that with regards to the turds being in your yard, I have a very laissez-faire approach to my yard. I'm sure you've seen it in videos. It looks like absolute shit. I got dollar weed and clover all over the place, and God knows what is grown up. So badly that on the one side of the house where I had the drain field replaced for the septic, I never replanted any grass. The green that's over the septics right now is just what actually recovered. So, like, my dog shits in the yard, birds shit in the yard. I don't give a crap. Like, I drive over I have a riding lawnmower, so I don't have to worry about stepping in it. And I know where my dog shits, so I don't worry about stepping in it either. So, and even so, I'm country enough. If I happen to step on a turd, then so freaking be it. But some say that our morality can be judged with how we treat things that are within our control. So if you wanted to apply that animosity, like, I could almost hear vitriol in your last video. Now, unless it's again, if it's oh, look at me. Again, if it's satire, then so freaking be it. But, yeah, sweet kitties. Yeah, why people let them out is because the cat owners just, bottom line is they really just don't give a shit in the same way that you would give a shit about a dog. Now, Joe Rogan, who I need to quit referencing as it pertains to knowledge, because he's been wrong on a couple things lately, said that when a cat is turned out, like when you put a cat outside, it is the equivalent of a localized ecological disaster. So the balanced ecosystem, like you got ants and lizards and birds and all this other shit, it's like releasing a monster into this tiny ecosystem around your place. Now, you and I living in the suburbs, I don't know if ecosystem really comes into place, but as they're eating earthworms and lizards and bugs and shit, so freaking be it. I would say, though, in closing, going back to your videos about your kids, I would say be careful what lesson you are giving your kids as it pertains to dispatching these critters. Now, that being said, my main hobby is hunting, so I've killed all kinds of shit. I took out 2 years ago, I killed 11 raccoons in a single season, and in the case of those dispatches, some of them were fairly cruel, and only about 6 of them I brought into town for somebody to eat. So there you have it. I would say, in regards to eating, instead of just going for a Walmart bag, I don't know, I'd go a little bit higher upscale. I would go ahead and go for a Target bag, because that would really carry a message, with everything you have going on. So I'd find a Target bag to put the dead cat in. All right, we'll see y'all later. We'll have some more videos up here soon. I've got a long weekend coming up with the 4th. All the people voted to have Monday off as well, so I got a nice 4-day weekend coming up. So see if we can't roll some shit out, have some fun. Catch y'all later.